Namaste. Sorry for the delay. It was not working on my computer, but I fixed it. So we can start. So come to your yoga mat. And we start with making an intention. And then I will put the timer on. So bring your hands to the heart and feel your body. And just being here right now, this place, this time, yourself, with everything that's around you. And the wisdom, the knowledge. So from that intention, come to swan. So swing your right leg. I start with my right leg backwards and stretch your leg to the back. Sometimes wibble a little bit. You can use a block for putting on your hip if you like. And then coming on your fingertips. And we start with the swan with opening the chest. Just to be a little bit more alert and to going a little bit more into the back bending while we're also opening the hip. Then close your eyes. And just feel if you get really tired, then just surrendering down in sleeping swan. So just breathing deeply in and out. And if you feel nothing anymore on your hip, then you can let go. Maybe on the prop, like me. Target area, both hips. The one who's on front, that leg, that's my left one. You opening the hip, you stretching the glute area, the IT band, and all little muscles inside the capsule. And the right one, the hip flexors, like the attachment by the quadriceps, the tendons, the adductor also, and the psoas muscle, the ilium muscle. A little bit also from your tensor fascia lata and the sartorius. Well, you try to stay open with the heart and working in a little back bending while the heart goes open. Kidneys support the heart. So, traveling in. Just coming by yourself. Some wisdom for me. I was so busy with fixing the computer. So I was running away from myself because I wanted to dedicate this practice to self-compassion. So now it's really what I have to do, coming in. Not judging myself that I making the class delayed, that I didn't the computer on the right side and stuff. Instead of that, just being here right now. Just accepting, okay, that happens. And remember for next time. Just breathing deeply in and out. finding the way to the heart, and finding the way to goodness, kindness, nurturing yourself, believing in the good, believing in the gold, in the golden rivers, the golden energy in us, in our joints, the synovial fluid, and also the water crystal network where energy can flow through, this golden network. Then open your eyes and then go with your weight to your hip, to the left one in my case, and then swing your back leg forward. So we do now double pigeon. So you bring your ankle on knee. The perfect way to do it is to walk your foot forwards, but then you have 90-degree bend in your knees. So maybe that's a little bit too intense, and then you also extra rotate maximum. So what you can do, I say you can make your own lasagna to put maybe something under your knee, and I need a little bit more stuff then to make the lasagna. So something under the knee, some block for the other knee, and then you can bring something on top to lean on. So this is an option, but if you don't have any props with you, what you can do then is to stay with your foot closer in, and that it's like a little bit more like a kind of going to shoelace or going to more sukhasana, like easy twist, easy cross legs, and then you can go maybe forwards. So see what you need, and maybe you can do it also without the props. And coming here in a kind of little prayer, close your eyes. Breathing deeply in and out, and this is a real challenge. So now going to your hips. Probably you're already there because they are maybe yelling to you, but then just listening to that yell, listening to maybe the kind of pain you feel in your hips. But look, is it really pain? What do they need? Maybe they need some relaxation, some rest, some peace, understanding, accepting, love. So listening so that they can be soft, nurturing to breathe deeply, and to letting go of any outcome, to letting go of good or bad, accepting how it is now. Just relax in that. No worries. Just feel. Just listening to what you feel. And sometimes you have to listening very well to translate the sensations, to translate the feeling. And it's actually what you feel. And then listening also and asking the question, what do you need? What do you need in life? What do you need right now? And especially ask it to the hips now. What do you need? And then slowly, slowly coming up when you are bending forwards. Then lean backwards, place your left foot down, crossing your right, and then lying down. We go to twisting roots. Also here you can use your props. Twisting to the left, so where the leg is under, so the one is on top, you twist away from. You can have something for in the spine to lean on, or in the upper spine to let the shoulder be supported, or to supporting the arm, or under your knees. So be very creative in the props. I see sometimes people have cushions under the head, like this is way too much. So maybe a little, like a little block or a folded blanket, that's kind of okay, but not too big. But actually, for the spine, it's best that the spine is straight and then twisting instead of rounding. So you can better be in the natural curves and then twisting. So twist also your head to the left, so you finishing the twist. Your left hand you can place maybe on your rib cage or on the belly or on the heart. And then close your eyes. And here again, stay with yourself. Don't run away. And don't run away to the outer world. Losing yourself in a kind of a group dynamic. Stay connecting, watching to the group, watching to the outer world. Stay present in an awake heart, to understanding the heart, to understanding what you need, instead of going with the needs with the group. Being true to yourself. Being kind. Being rooted in your own heart. Stand for yourself. Don't hide yourself, pretending to be somebody else. To walk a path was not yours. Let's start to be kind for yourself. To truly see and be with yourself. There we need courage for, braveness. And that's energy out of the lungs. So really opening the lungs. Take a couple of deep, deep breaths. And big sigh out. And then relaxing in that energy. Let that energy flow into the heart center. The braveness, the courage to be who you are. And slowly, slowly turn to the center, placing your feet down on the mat. Maybe a little closing butterfly with your hands on the belly. Couple of breaths here to feel, nurturing yourself, the energy in you. And then bringing your knees to your chest. Make some circles. And then stay with your knees a little bit out, lifting up your head and just rock forwards, maybe a couple of rocks. And then bring your right leg in half butterfly and swinging your left leg backwards into the swan. So get maybe your block to put under your hip. Go maybe on your fingertips, wiggle if you like, opening your chest. Your foot is maybe close by the pubic bone. To come deeper into it, you can bring your heel further away. Never have any pain in the knee. If you have knee pain, just root yourself and let the knee be higher than the hip so that all the force goes in the hip instead of the knee. So this is most of the time impossible. So you have to bend your back knee like a deer pose. And then you can even bring a block on your knee and then sitting like this or bending forwards like that. Because when you're up, when your hip is up, then all the force goes into your knee. So when the knee is fine, no problem with that. But if the knee is weak or you have an injury or you had an injury, then you can better be safe to go with the weight on your hip. But the knee is a little bit higher, equal level of the hip. Good. So opening the heart here. And the back bending is to activate kidney energy. Kidney energy is supporting the heart. So opening the heart. Connect with the goodness. To connect with the gold. Like the beautiful sun. Golden light. So feel that shining in the heart. Visualize this golden light in your joints. And actually we have this golden liquid, the synovial fluid. So visualize that. And the gold is for goodness. The gold stands for nurturing. How nice it is to have like sun shining on your skin. Most of the times it's giving like this relaxation. So feel that in your joints. And then lean over to your right hip so you can swing the back leg back. And then we go to the double pigeon. So bring your ankle on top. Maybe you stay here or bring a block for under your knee, the other to the other, and bring the other. I will show it. Another block in between your ankle and knee, and then maybe a cushion or a bolster on top so you can lean. I call this the lasagna. But maybe you don't want to have lasagna today. Just removing the things away. Maybe you don't need them. And then just listening. Just listening what you need. Breathing deeply in and breathing deeply out. Just listening to your body. Listening to your heart. Listening to the mind. Actually, I correct. Actually, don't listening to the mind. Just observing the mind. And let the mind be the translator of the language of the heart. And just observing that. And just listening to your hips. It's okay. It's okay when they are sensitive. It's okay when they have a hard time. It's okay. And slowly, slowly coming up. Moving your props and walk your hands to the back. And you can place your foot down, let the other leg crossing over, crossing like a lady. And then you go lying down. You twist to where the leg is under, so that's my right. So twisting over to the right, using your props maybe under your knees or into the lower spine, mid spine, or under the arm, opening the left arm. And the left hand you can place on your ribs, on your stomach, on the heart. Turning the head, no big cushions front of the head. And then here, just rest. Just rest. Nothing more, nothing less. Just be. Resting in the gold. Resting in your water crystal network and the synovial fluid in the joints. And then slowly turn back to your spine. Stretching your legs and come in the last relaxation. Make sure you're comfortable. Maybe you move or stretch yourself a little bit. And then rest. Feel the sensations. Feel the flow within. Just relax. And then you can stay as long in the savasana as you like, or closing the claws with me. Then stretch yourself. Big yawn. Bending your knees, rolling to a side. And from that side, slowly come up to sitting. Bring your hands together. And here, bringing your hands to the forehead like a witness for a peaceful mind, a wisdom mind. The translator of the heart. And then bring the hands to the heart, a witness for an open heart. Connecting with kindness, nurturing, with the good, the golden light, self-compassion. And then bring the hands in front of the belly, a witness to stay grounded in your essence, in your true self. That's your power, that's your strength. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, and hope to see you all for 2 weeks again. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Namaste.